Unit 5, Human Health, Nutrition and Disease. So welcome today. So in today's class we'll talk about Unit 5, Human Health, Nutrition and Disease. In aspect there are three basic points from, as you can see from the screen, the human health, nutrition and what? Disease. So this is Unit 5. The major points are 8 points. We'll see or discuss around 8 points. The first, what is food? The second, what is nutrition? The third, what are nutrients? As the fourth point, we'll talk about the balanced diet. On the fifth, we'll talk about deficiency disease. On the sixth point, we'll talk about what malnutrition is. At the seventh point of the unit, we'll talk about substance abuse. At the eighth point, we'll talk about the disease, infectious and non-infectious disease. In this point, we'll talk about, at 5.81, we'll talk about infectious disease. At 5.8.2, non-infectious disease. So we'll treat 5.8 into two ways. One, infectious disease. The second, what? Non-infectious disease. This is the general frame of Unit 5. So we'll see in detail points each by one. The first, what is food? Food is any beneficial substance that is what? Eaten, nothing else. Food is anything but what? It's beneficial substance that is what? It can be eaten, it can be drunk, or it can take into the body in one or another way. So any beneficial thing, just we are talking about human, any beneficial thing we can eat, we can drink, or take into the body, it's known as food. So food is used to what? Sustain our life on earth and also provide energy and promote growth. What is the function or the use of food? Shortly, sustain life. If there is no food, there is no life. If there is no energy, there is no if there is no food, there is no energy. So if there is no energy, we cannot work any type of activities. And also it promote what? Food is promote what? Growth. It promote growth. It promote growth. It promote growth. It promotes growth. These are the function or the use of food as introductory part. We'll see what are the importance of food in details in the next portion of the lesson. So the other thing, food can be, the form of a food can be, it can be what? A plant. It can be a plant. It can be plant. It can be animal. It can be fungal source. It can be fungal source. Meaning a plant just that of orange, cabbage, corns, maize, wheat, vegetables, the pineapples, and so on. So the food source can be, it can be a plant. It can be animal such as meat, egg, and also the milk products, and also fungal origin. Some of the foods may be fungal origin, such as mycoprotein, which is known as mycoprotein. It's a protein which is found from the fungus. So these are the source of foods. So the other point, food contains essential nutrients, essential chemical substances called nutrients. So a food can contain what nutrients? These nutrients are, they are nothing, they are chemical substances. The form of chemical substances that are found in a food is known as just nutrients. So the nutrient, it can be a carbohydrates, it can be a fat, it can be proteins, it can be vitamins, or it can be what? Minerals. So food contains carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and what? Minerals. These are the nutrients that can be included in a food. The other point that you have to understand, so what is the importance of food? Just we talk about the importance of food. As you can see, let's talk about the importance of food. The first thing, food is important what? Growth. it is important for growth, as you can see from the diagram from the screen, for making, when you talk about growth, for making new cells or what? Tissues, new cells or tissues, new cell or tissues. Just when you talk about growth, it is essential for to have new cells, new tissues, and what? And to develop new organs. The other point, food is important. The second importance of food, what? To give energy. Living things undergo different biological and chemical reactions. All living things, including human beings, there are a number of biological and chemical reactions in the body. For example, biological reactions such as growth, it might be reproduction, it might be breathing or respiration, and also other things such as chemical reactions such as aerobic respiration or anaerobic respiration. It might be different metabolic activities are performed in the body. So all of these biological and chemical reactions require what? Energy. So this energy comes from what? The food we eat. And also these reactions in living things produce at the same time require what? Energy. All activities that performed in living things require what? Energy. This energy comes from the food we eat. And also food is a source of energy that fuel all the biological activities. Energy. Food is what? Source of energy for all biological activities such as running, jumping, and so on. Such as running, jumping, walking, and also other activities. So, for example, to run there must be what? Energy. To jump there must be what? We need energy. For moving, for growing, for reproduction, and all other activities require energy. This energy comes from the food we eat. It comes from the food we eat. So the third importance of food in living things is they are essential for replacement of what? Damaged tissues. For replacement of damaged tissues. In one or another way, our body will be hurted or wounded. So our body may be damaged. So to replace the damaged or the wounded body, there must be what? Food for making new cells, and also used to replace damaged cells of the body. For example, human beings' red blood cells have a lifespan of around 3 months or 120 days, around that. So after that they will what? They will damage or worn out. So our bone marrow, a special body in our body known as the bone marrow,